Okay, so I'm back in Deep Nest since I'm assuming the pale ore that I missed is here, since it didn't seem to be in the ancient basin at all. Not to mention there's a few more bits of this area I have yet to explore, and quite a few grubs. Also, that one bench there in the upper middle portion is shaking again, so maybe that is meant to impart something? I'll probably stop by there just to check. It's probably a glitch though. So I will probably start out by exploring this area that's down here, since I never fully finished exploring it for some reason. And I don't really remember why, so I might as well find that out if nothing else. I'm hoping I'll actually be able to get to something here. I probably didn't have the proper upgrades or something. Oh, that's right, we had the shadow walls, which I still don't have the ability to break through. Huh. Maybe I should just head through to the Temple of the Black Egg. I've been assuming that would be the finale for the game, and so I kind of want to been putting it off before I've collected everything. But I'm starting to think that that might not be the case. Alright, well, time to start grub hunting. Okay, so the first grub should be somewhere in the bottom left of this area. I re-equipped the compass so you can more easily tell where I am. Can I break this wall? Nope. So that's not where it is. There's probably a breakable wall somewhere, what do you know? Hey there, little friend. Go free. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, off to the next grub then. Except, I spied this other broken wall. Ha! What other secrets are hidden in here? Oh! I was wondering where you ran off to. Because I never did have that resolve, did I? And yep, here you are, vanished again. Well, I seem to be on their path this time, so maybe I'll find out what they're about. And here I thought I would just be doing some humdrum grub hunting. But it seems there's more that's significant here. You're looking up at what? And of course, you're gone again. Who are you, elusive doppelganger? Wait, am I heading backwards? Oh, hello there. Nope. Damn, that's a fast boy. They move much faster than I do. I'm quite jealous. Also, the atmosphere in this area is fairly eerie, what with the complete lack of music. I like it. that doesn't seem like a good sign. Neither does that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Hey there, friendo. How you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, spider friend. So this is presumably another one of me that ended up, failing a little bit. Whoa, you're a jumpy fellow. Really wish I had the bell to shell here. Yeah, seriously, you move so fast that keeps catching me off guard. Case in point. You don't seem too difficult, though, but I'm doing kind of horribly nonetheless. You do give me plenty of time to heal, though, which, will probably be my saving grace here. You probably meant to have done this boss much earlier. Oh, is the arena actually getting destroyed? It looked like it was, but maybe that's just me. Oh shit. Oh shit. See, I really don't want to lose my fragile strength charm again, but I'd have to trek all the way back here, and maybe I'll be able to survive. Fuck it, let's go with it. Something about this one's patterns, I just have a lot of trouble avoiding. I'm gonna play it safe. One more hit, and I should have the time to heal. No! Oh, right, I forgot about that shortcut I unlocked. So good, this boss run isn't nearly as annoying as I thought it would be. Very glad I actually found that and didn't just head straight towards the boss, because that would be annoying, having to go through all that shit again. I do wish they gave me a chance to collect some soul, though. Oh, wow, you just start immediately, okay. You don't even give me time to collect my corpse. I'm not sure what makes it decide whether to continue dashing or leaping. It might be just an on-the-fly decision that its AI makes. Okay, when it does that sort of rear up in that audio cue, that seems to be when it decides to run across the arena like so. Honestly, that speed boost wasn't as much as I was hoping. There doesn't seem to be a tell as to when it does the dashes, the jumps though. It just sometimes decides to do it for no real apparent reason. But at least I know when it's going to be running. Yeah, this isn't all that threatening of a boss. I guess the quicker healing is helping a little bit, but I'm still taking damage when I do some of my more poorly timed heals, so honestly, I don't think this charm is actually going to be all that useful for the arena. Not as useful as something that would allow me to avoid taking damage in the first place, which is what the soul boosting charms do, since I can use magic more. That was really my big failing with the third trial, was not using my energy blast as much. Okay, yeah, not really much of a boss, I just kind of shat the bed with my first attempt. There we go, though. Well, at least my friend's corpse is no longer being desecrated. So yeah, there's the boss of this area that I was looking for. Hey, and yep, that's where you get the pale ore, so that comment on the Steam discussion page was in fact correct. There is a hidden boss in this area you can fight for the pale ore. I need to get my nail upgraded post-haste, but first I think I'm gonna collect all the remaining grubs here. And check out the places I haven't quite explored, just to have finished this area off for good. Ah, I remember here. I specifically noted this as a place I would need some more maneuvering capabilities if I wanted to get the grub. Probably easiest just with the crystal heart. Yep. Go free, my friend. Yeah. Ah, bingo. That's what I was missing. I am very glad that they make 100% completion in this game relatively easy. Not only by making it so that you don't have to collect absolutely everything. Oh, it was a trap. I guess you meant to encounter this here before you do in the arena, but I guess both work as fake outs depending on which one you encounter first. But yeah, 100% completion is made relatively easy by making it... Ooh, which one is the real one? By making it so that you don't have to collect absolutely everything, see a lot of the essence being optional to collect since you only need 2400 for the sake of completion. And also pretty much everything that you need to collect being marked somewhere on the map. I wonder if there's any way to tell the fake ones from the real ones. I guess it's just trial and error. Oh hey, that was the real one. Unless there are multiples here, there's nothing else being shown on the map, but it doesn't hurt to make sure. These guys aren't that threatening anyway. Oh, how dare you have iframes. And yeah, I have to kill them for their bestiary entries anyway. Alright, we're in the Kingdom's Edge, and the first grub here should be pretty close by, yeah. I needed the acid water upgrade to survive here. Oh, this is interesting. Going by the visual design, it seems like I'm entering a beehive. This is its own little proper sub-area. That's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting to find something this significant in my search for grubs. And to think, if I had been the kind of person to choose not to go for 100% completion, combined with the fact that how I made my way through the game, I would have missed this area entirely. Alright, well that's one grub freed, and I assume the other is probably at the opposite end of the hive. Oh, actually, there clearly is more to the hive, but I seem to have to enter through another entrance. Okay, so next on the chopping block, we have the hive. I'm pretty sure that was the area I did next. I might have actually done it a bit later, but I'll do it now. It's quite close to the ancient basin. I just took the tram to get here, and it's quite deviously hidden. See this crack wall right here? Yeah, I didn't. I actually had to look up the location on the Steam discussion page. In fairness, it's pretty damn easy to miss because it's right by a spike pit, which also makes it difficult to hit if you're not using ranged attacks. You're unlikely to strike it with an errant melee strike and find it that way. And it's kind of a shame that it's so well hidden because this is one of the cooler areas in the game just from a visual design standpoint. Gameplay wise, it's nothing special. It's about what we've seen in other areas. Bit of a deepness thing going on with enemies we've seen before acting as hosts for new enemies, in this case bees. Or hornets, I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to be. Given the amount of honey they're producing, I guess they're meant to be bumblebees. Since, you know, we tend to associate bumblebees with honey and not hornets, but who knows. Yeah, compared to the previous area of the White Palace, this place is pretty much a complete joke. Like, it is so much easier that it's like an entirely different game. Except this fits in with the difficulty scaling of the rest of the game. Whereas it is the White Palace that's an aberration. Oh yeah, another similarity to Deep Nest. Some truly frightening enemies, such as those drill hornets. I don't know, I'm not really afraid of needles, but something about that animation just really freaks me out for some reason. I do like this little gimmick here of the bench being trapped in the honeycomb. The amber, the beeswax, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. That's actually been something that's present throughout the game, is benches that are obscured from you at first by various things, like either secret walls, or it's trapped in something, or you have to make one raise up by paying a toll. And that's just a cool little thing, like just how they keep changing where the benches are, and how they operate and such. Oh, right, there's a, I can't think of what it's actually called. Let me check the map once I've killed this dude. I'm just completely blanking on the name. Whispering Root, that's right. I'm not actually going to be collecting it here because I already did that on my main file, and I'm just going to delete this and overwrite it with my primary file save that I have. Because, I mean, I would have to go through so much stuff again if I didn't do that. And it's not like that's exactly exciting. We've seen that many a time before. Just gonna dash my way through, which may have not been the best idea given these walls. I just realized that's probably why those walls are there in the first place, to bar your progress if you're trying to speed through. I went through at a leisurely pace my first time, so I never ran into that issue. I don't remember if I commented this on footage I kept or not, but I pondered about the reason as to why they kept those geo-storing rocks this late into the game, because the amount of geo they give is pretty paltry compared to what you get from most of the enemies, which itself can be further boosted with a charm. So that even if you do end up needing geo, you can get so much more from just killing a few enemies, which makes those rocks kind of pointless, compared to earlier on in the game where they actually give you a decent amount. They just don't scale up all that well is the thing. I believe if I head further to the left, that ends up taking me to a breakable wall that gives a quicker shortcut back to the ancient basin part, the tramway there. I'm not going to bother unlocking that here because, again, I don't really have a reason to. I'm only re-recording this just to show off the area, you know, kind of like in general. I don't really care too much if I don't thoroughly go through this time. Heading further left takes you to an area where you can view that other segment of the Hive, though the one that's for some reason completely separate. I don't get why they don't have that act as a secondary entrance. That way it would be more likely for players to find this area, which is something they should try and encourage given just how cool of an area this is. You'd be missing out on a fair amount of stuff. I don't know what I was trying to say there. If you didn't actually find this area, if you missed it, just in terms of the sheer visual design, not to mention all these enemies. I suppose one nice thing about going through the White Palace is it kind of really attuned me to what I can do with the platforming. If I had come to the Hive before doing that, I probably would have missed this secret over here, where you have to air dash from pretty high up. Sorry, Crystal Heart from pretty high up. I think this is a good spot. And then stop yourself and then jump. And if you do it just right, you can make your way up there. Again, I'm not going to actually go through with that in its entirety since I've already done it. I just wanted to show that off. Oh no, this might be a mistake. I want to use my magic here. Okay, good, I got that one away from me. And then at the end, I was expecting a boss, you know, because this seems totally like the kind of area where you'd have a boss. You know, maybe the Queen of the Hive, and we do encounter the Queen of the Hive, but she's not a boss. She's a ghoster. Small thing, I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hollow Nest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. Ooh, I never had this realization when playing through my first time, but whether intentional or not, the whole this place being separate from the rest of the kingdom despite in some ways still being a part of it, the fact that they try to keep separate kind of makes me think of the painting of Ariandel in relation to the rest of the world in Dark Souls 3. The fact that it's a separate thing that kind of scorns the greater world and the practices they keep. Anyway, yeah, you can get an essence from her if you banish her, absorb her. Whatever it is that you're actually doing with the Dream Nail, I think it's absorption. And you pick up the true reward for coming here, the Hive Blood, which makes it so that you regenerate HP over time. I haven't done any testing on that just yet, but assuming it's a fairly rapid regeneration, like even if it's something as fast as 1 pip per minute, that could be really useful in some places like the arena where you don't have many chances to heal. But yeah, that's it for the Hive. Pretty nifty area, visually speaking. Kind of bland gameplay-wise, but the enemies are neat. I liked it. Alright, so this is where the pathway is. Given that there's a sign for the bench over to the left, I'm assuming this is just going to lead to a bench that I missed like an idiot. Oh! It's Hornet again. It's been ages since I've seen her. It's gonna be a rematch if I continue on this way. So much for hunting down all the grubs. It seems like that quest is bulked for the moment until I can figure my way into the Hive. You know, given her name is Hornet, maybe she will end up leading me an alternate way into the Hive. Or maybe beating her again will do that. Yeah, this totally looks like a dual arena. So you'd pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Oh, she's a woman of few words. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Alright, this time she's for real. So far the moveset seems identical to what she previously had, except now I'm even stronger. Surely though she'll Hulk out at some point, right? It'd be disappointing if she didn't. I mean, she's actually doing a... Oh, yep, nope, she's got some new moves. I'm actually having trouble finding the time to heal. Maybe I should just damage her enough to get that heal break. Alright, so don't attack her while she's in that guard stance. I think that causes her to... Whoa! To, counter me or something. Okay, I needed to take the time to heal there. 2 hits is not enough for me to feel comfortable. And there's my time to heal. Good. I wonder if these are just meant to block off more of the arena, or if she'll do something with them if I leave them up. Yeah, she counters. I feel like it's best if I don't find out, so I'm gonna try and get rid of them. Her range isn't actually as good as you'd think it would be. I can actually find the time to heal, thankfully. Oh, damn it. I mistimed my, my airstrike. Pogo bounce, rather. Can I hurt her with those if I reflect them? Probably, but... Oh dear, come on. I haven't found the time to... And, there goes my fragile strength charm again. I re-equipped it. I had it repaired. I should probably not use that unless I'm trying for the Coliseum of Fools. Oh god damn it, I'm all the way back here. So there's a sign for the bench here, but no actual bench. It's not hidden, obscured by anything, is it? That is exactly the case. Secret area. And a Wanderer's Journal, I'll take that, I guess. Yeah, so this should make re-attempts against Hornet so much easier. Alright. Let's try and fight Hornet. She got off the first hit. That's not a good sign. I should probably use my Magic Blast. At this point, they're probably stronger than my melee hits. And they're a lot safer to use. Alright, I should probably conserve my soul for when I actually get the chance to heal. Oh, I thought I was out of range of her nail. There we go, there's my chance to heal. Still trying to figure out if I can damage her with those, but I'm never actually been able to knock them near her. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these windstorm effects, because they cause some minor frame drops here which make things a little bit more difficult. It's not so bad though, not as bad as the third trial in the Colosseum, or really just the Colosseum in general, really. I need to conserve my soul for the next time I actually get the chance to heal, which is right now. Yeah, those things never seem to arc enough to actually hit her. Or they arc in just the wrong way, as that one did there. Come on. I want to find out if I can damage her with them. Okay, that went right through her and it didn't do anything, so I guess the answer is no. Nope. And she's down. Proof of resolve achievement. Yeah, I had no business dying last attempt. So strong. You could do it if you had the will. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception? And knowing yourself? Then do it, ghost of Hollow Nest, head onward. Burn the mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king. Oh, alright then. Yeah, so much for the thrust of this episode being collecting grubs. There's way more important shit happening here. Cast off shell. The shell of what, exactly? Marked by King's brand. Hollow Nest shall recognize a new ruler. The kingdom's gates will open. Oh, so all those locked gates I've come across, that must be how I open them up. And I'm guessing I want to get out of here. Yeah. I don't know if this is cinematic or if I can die here or what, but I best just get out. Oh, Hornet saved me. Thanks, bae.